Ryan Manchee with Basis Technologies. We are talking marketing innovation and advertising inspiration, and I'm joined by the wonderful Donna Murphy, CEO of Havas Creative, as well as Havas Health and You. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, a year ago, you took on some new responsibilities at Havas.
I did.
You are
By
global.
force.
Yeah. You're a global CEO of the Havas Creative Network in addition to the Health Network. So
Correct.
I'm really interested. The fact that you're like, there's not a whole lot of people that have those two different positions. Those are like two very big individual roles. What does that mean for you personally to kind of take those on? You joke about it in force, but I gotta imagine it's pretty incredible. It's probably a lot of fun, but also it's a lot of work.
It is, but I'm so lucky. I have the best team in the business on both sides. I have people that are empowered to deliver regionally, globally, and we're pretty flat. So we're pretty flat, and we drive together, and decision making is spread across. So I'm really lucky.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And Havas is not new to you. You've worked there for a little bit. Can I say how long?
Sure. I was 8 years old when I started.
Yeah,
Please feel free.
So I believe, if I'm doing my math right, it's 36 years. Is that right?
35 years. That's right.
All right. So yeah, coming up on 36.
Yeah.
So why do you think, I feel like during that time you've seen a lot of changes across marketing and advertising, the rise of the internet, right? And we're seeing all sorts of new things. Why do you feel like creativity is even more important now than maybe ever before? And are there any recent campaigns that you've worked on that you feel like are truly like kind of driving that force of creativity and that kind of magic that maybe got you into the business?
So two things. First is, I think creativity will be more important than ever because of AI. I think we all believe that AI will replace some repeatable tasks. We'll see it happen, but consumers, patients, folks are inundated with content, inundated. And how do you differentiate content to get people's attention and action? It's with brilliant creative. So AI is going to raise the bar of creative more than it ever has. We truly believe that. We're ready for the challenge, but we need bold clients willing to take a risk. So if we have those bold clients, we could deliver brilliance. And the other interesting thing is the convergence of health with consumer has been more important than ever. If you think about post-COVID, everything that's happening today has a health component to it, and I'm going to give you an example. So one campaign we're extremely proud of is Vanish for Wreck-It. Vanish is a laundry detergent. So if you think about women with autism or girls who are totally overlooked, they need comfort and familiarity, and they need consistency. We were able to draw an insight on a young woman who wears a hoodie every day. And this black hoodie was extremely important to her for continuity and comfort in her daily life. We were able to tie in that Vanish laundry detergent prolongs the life of clothing. We then shot a documentary on this young woman and her journey, and with familiarity and how Vanish enhanced it. We're really proud of that. That is the intersection of health and consumer creative, and that's the direction we're all moving in.
I love that. So if you think about, you brought up AI, could AI have played a role in that? I mean, that's like, to me, that is like creative strategy, it's great thinking. How could AI augment that, or how do you see that maybe in future years?
It can maybe start as a basis, but again, you need brilliant creative, which is done by people. So AI will do creative. We all know it will. It has been. But it's going to be, it'll get there, but it's feeding, but you can't replace a human and a human's imagination and ingenuity.
So Havas just announced new branding and identity, which is very exciting.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and I feel like, especially for you, having been there for so long, I'm sure being instrumental in that. Can you talk a little bit about why y'all did that? What was the objective, and also how do you view that as like the starting point for more change?
So we hadn't done a refresh in more than 20 years, so it was time to do it. And we all wanted our meaningfulness to come forward because we focus on meaningful brands across all three divisions, and also our relationship with Vivendi. And if you look at the logo, it's about action and fun and movement, which is what we're about in Vivendi. We're about entertainment and content, pulling it across, and I think it really stands up and shows that we're modern.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's great where it kind of unifies those different groups within it. So over the last several years, folks, and you talked a little bit about this from the healthcare exam or from a healthcare perspective, but people have become, I think, more aware of just healthcare, their own health, the kind of global, local impact on all that. How do you view that kind of new interest in some of these ongoing changes? How do you view that impacting just media in general? And where do you view the kind of role of creative messaging? How is that evolving?
So it's interesting because I said earlier about content and how it's pushed out so broad. It's becoming more and more personalized and targeted, as we all know. And we have to be able to, and we are, real time, changing the message and moving and personalizing it to the individual with predictive analytics by it. So it's moved greatly and it's moving quickly by the second.
How do you like as an organization, I know the technology and all the different data and the insights that you have available. Yeah. Are there separate practices that are focused on that, or has that become just part of the norm where everybody's focused on that, and that data from a creativity perspective, like not too long ago, that was maybe not so much like a priority, but I imagine it's become more critical to be even more successful. Is that accurate?
It is accurate, and it's both. So we have data and analytics at the center, in between health, creative, and media, and we jointly invest in it. We have an agnostic platform where we could take data from anywhere. In addition to that, we have different partnerships. We're not going to solve everything by ourselves, and we have partnerships, but within all the agencies, we have very strong data and analytics capabilities that work hand in hand with the service center in the middle to bring it through.
It's very smart. It's very smart, and may actually lead into this next question. So, Havas Health and You has been consistently recognized as a incredible place to work. Many awards through the years. What do you feel like is the secret to creating that culture, and I guess maintaining and kind of growing that culture to attract, retain, and really offer that growth to the employees?
You know, it's kind of interesting. When I interview folks, I always tell them, we are a culture of we's, not me's. If you're a me, you're in the wrong place. And the second thing I always say is constant change here. If you're not up for change, you're in the wrong place. Change brings opportunity. So I think the thing that's important to us is we have transparency, and we have a culture that's very family-like. It's very family-like, and we're in it together.
It's amazing. I love that. I love that. Is there anything, we're in the south of France at Cannes.
Yeah.
I know that you all have already been recognized, already won quite a few awards, so congratulations on that.
Won 5 goals last night and counting.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, keep it going, right? Is there anything that you've heard, conversations you've had over the last couple of days that's gotten you really excited and kind of interested in the future and maybe where things are going?
So 2 things. One is everyone's talking about AI. That's all they do is talking about AI. Last year it was metaverse. Now it's AI. It's important. We need to keep talking about it. But one thing that really excites me about Cannes is the talent. Right now when we're speaking, we're hosting 400 young students from universities all over the world in the Havas Cafe. That's very exciting to me, to bring them into our industry, educate them, and see what Havas and Vivendi is about and how they could be part of it and never have to move their career like I did and rotate around.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I feel like what a great opportunity to be able to offer that for the future of the industry, the young creatives that are out there. So really fantastic. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. I know
Thanks for having me.
busy week, but taking some time out of your day to share some of your insights and offering some marketing inspiration and advertising innovation. So thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you for having me.